The Thibodeaux changed their scenery by changing locations within their home for the next part of their legacy story. This time, Mimi waved her hands and several bubbly spiked drinks magically appeared before them. Tatiana was grateful, as she wasn't used to drinking at all, but her first one wasn't doing the trick. This time, the carbonation floated into her nostrils, which made her giggle. "I will never get used to that." She pointed to where the drinks materialized on her tray. Mimi chuckled and promised her granddaughter, "You will get used to it all." "Where was I?" Tatiana scratched her head and stated, "Oh yeah, we're descendants of a chick named Celeste who was a guardian angel or a fae. They had one rule to follow because they didn't want to trigger the curse." "Ah, oui." Juliet adjusted herself in her seat to get more comfortable and began where she left off. "If a fae were to wander off into the other dimensions within the universe, outside of the sanctuary, they would be faced with several negative side effects that fae would not be able to reverse. You see, the sanctuary is encircled by a powerful, ancient force that are bound by enchanted crystals to make up the sanctuary. These crystals keep the fae's power holy and pure inside the sanctuary. Leaving the sanctuary would cause an unbalancing within the fae that cannot be corrected. The main essence of their power and pure nature would be made vulnerable to the elemental forces, both good and evil. First side effect involved aging to a teen. It is curious, the aging for fae on Earth, because we are born immortal, yet we age like humans, but stop at the adult phase of life. Once an adult, always an adult. The second side effect of leaving the sanctuary involved facing the paths. Stop with the cryptic meaning. What in the bunny teats are the paths, for the love of the creator? Tatiana was clearly juiced, as she would never raise her voice to her grandmother. Mimi knew that, coupled with the fact that Tatiana was feeling guilty about Gunther and school pressures were making Tati irritable. Mimi overlooked the disrespect and carried on with her story. The paths, mon ange, are a force choosing for a fae's life, a weakened and diluted version of the holy, pure, and powerful fae. Remember, fae have no free will in the sanctuary, yet outside of the sanctuary, they are instantly corrupted, overridden with a level of capability to make one's own choices in life. Like a virus? Oui, great analogy. Thus, if a fae crossed dimensions into the universe, they would instantly become a teenager and immediately have a path chosen for them. It is also important to tell you that the power-infused crystals in the sanctuary exist in lesser forms here on Earth. They are highly rare, but if we are in the presence, it prevents us from performing any magical activity in this planet. It works like a diffuser. Every supernatural life form has their own variation of this crystal. Huh, like Superman? These crystals are kryptonite? Oui. Okay. More about these paths. More deets, s'il vous plaît. You need to practice your French, mon ange. That was horrible. Very well. There are one of three paths chosen for a fae. Once corrupted by the universe, they can become a fairy, which are mischievous beings, but generally not bad individuals. Mostly like to have fun, play pranks, vanish into thin air, things like this. Fairies can also manipulate the basic biological needs of humans in order to play tricks on them, like make them sleepy or hungry or need to use a lavatory, you see? Second path is a witch. A witch? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. It is not what the world has perverted it to be, Tati. Witches are good. They are seers and protectors and healers, not the green pointy noses and horrible bad breath. Thanks for going there, Mimi. I can almost smell the halitosis, but continue, please. Lastly, and most horridly, if the unbalancing becomes chaotic and more negative energy distorts the essential essence of the Fae, they could become a demon, which is all things bad. But do not worry, only one in our lineage has ever been chosen for demonic purposes. Tatiana shivered at the thought. Miami had the incredible ability to make everything seem light and not as somber. But the simple word demon brought her to goose flesh immediately. Juliet broke the grim atmosphere. Guess which one I am on, Batisu? Let me guess. Fairy, Tatiana said with slurred speech. Oui, you are the smartest shed in the tool, mon amour. You mean the smartest? Never mind. I already know what path you are on, mon amour. I have known for a few months now. Oh, really? And what is that? Why a witch, of course. Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. Those of you that are coming back for more stories, welcome back. So we got a lot more direction on what the paths are, and according to the legacy, any of the Fae that actually leave the sanctuary, first of all, it's never been done. Clearly it's been done at least once because you have Tati and her grandmother that are both Fae. So the lineage, the history states, if you leave the sanctuary, you become corrupted and your awesome powers become diluted, but you have a path chosen for you. And that path is either the path of the fairy, the witch, or demon. And that's going to be explained a little bit further what the demon is. So, yay for more information. And we also found out that our girl Tati is indeed a witch. So today we're going to play with the Goths, and I found the Goth Palace in the gallery. It is made by Susan CFF Hernand. She made it this year, but it is not finished. It is so grand, but I'm kind of curious to see why. I think the only reason why she left it undone is that you can cater the third floor to your liking, which is kind of cool in my estimation. So we're going to play with the Goths today. We're going to get them all jobs. Let's take a quick tour of the palace, and I'll bring down the walls a little bit. So it's so grand. I mean, I don't even have to give you details because it's all at a glance here, you know? And then go to the bathroom. I don't understand Sims, why they wait until they're bursting. Well, sometimes I do that at work. I'm like, if I always play games with myself. If I just finish just one thing, then I'll allow myself to go to the bathroom. You know? Oh, what does she do? Oh, she's trolling the forms. So this is so amazing. Like, I love the layout. Then they have an entertainment room in the second floor. Another bedroom. It's so pink. Let's see how their needs are doing. I'm going to get them a job real quick. Make sure that I don't do the same mistake I did last time where I freaked myself out a little bit. I'm going to have them go into the business. And I'm going to have Miss Cornelia Goth be a trophy wife. She won't need a job. They're millionaires. Let's make them millionaires. Let's copy and paste this thing. Oh yeah. Motherload, 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 motherload. I feel like I'm cursing. Let's give them 1,000,000 simoleons. Just for the heck of it. This is fun. Alright. I wish I could do that in real life. They should get a house. Let's get a housemaid for them too. Hire a service. Scheduled maid. Yes. He is so materialistic.
Dorna.
Hey, Mojazol Shilin.
So what a new loy.
Abim Prapani
Oh, I guess
Varuda.
they can't go on a date because...
Ah.
All right, let's have the woohoo.
Bash.
Well, she cooks. She's probably like, oh man, really? They can't woohoo? Aw, they're so darling.
Onyab.
Well, at this point in the game, they're probably... Look at how much food this woman is taking out of the fridge. Look, all over the floor. She's horrible. That is a waste of resources. At this juncture of the game, they are realizing that their kid has not come home, and they're probably very worried. So Gunther's like, let me get your mind off of things.
Siwa.
Freen.
You know.
Shamagra. Sablurf Baroda. Bruhana.
Oh, they haven't even done their first kiss. These are like noobs.
Oh.
Don't say.
Oh, tell a Jim Wibsy.
Oh, Sarpava Wissadu.
Can they finally woo?
Oh,
Beringo.
That
Inja
was an adventure. Look, there's more spaces here to fill out. This is one of those things, though, that, like, if I filled them out, I'd want to share it with people, and because somebody else created this house, I would never, like, upload it in the gallery, you know? It's kind of a shame, but what is done is very beautiful. I'm going to give them their privacy and see what the cook is actually... She's just... Look at this. It is so loud in my ears. So sorry. Let's see here. Let's bring this down a little bit more. So she made... Looks like club sandwiches. And she has food all... Look at this. She is terrible. Why would she do this? I just don't understand. So today was a really interesting day. We are, at work we have a diversity and inclusion network where they celebrate different cultures. She's disgusting, really. We celebrate different cultures every month. This month is the Middle Eastern culture at work, and they had a few people at work actually do cooking displays, and they cooked hummus right in front of us, and they made grape leaves, and they made tabbouleh. Those of you that are unaware of, look at this. Why don't she use this?
Oh.
So ridiculous. Those of you that are not familiar with Middle Eastern food, you're missing out. It is so delicious. The lady that made the grape leaves is Lebanese, and she actually put a little bit of lamb in there. If you're not meat eaters, you won't like it, but there's actual grape leaves that are done with just the rice, which is good. Rice, lemon, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. They use really holistic type of ingredients, which is really nice, and it was just amazing. Oh, I thought she was gonna catch herself on fire. I really did. She is a hot mess. Don't they look alike? They're so cute. I love them.
Haru.
He's flirty because of this thing, which is really awkward. Because he's sitting by his mom, so I'm going to disable it. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Malade.
Yeftime Abasani.
6 in the morning.
Flarbindar Fomabzi Flabzi.
Smava.
Did he do his homework? He doesn't even have homework in his inventory. Talk to her more. Give her a heartfelt compliment. Tell her you love your mama. I love you, mommy. You are the cutest mommy in the world with your freckles, mommy. She's got a big schnoz. You've got a big schnoz, mommy. The better to smell you with, my dear. See, she's got the wolves. Get it?
Oh,
I
news.
won't quit my day job. Picking boogers is not funny. This is a children's book. So this coffee shop was made by a friend of mine who also is a YouTuber. Her name is DanaColourful, and she actually redid, if I'm not mistaken, this is Deligracy's build, and she remodeled it. And I'm just going to take you through one of the... It is such a cute remodel job. Like, isn't that adorable? She did a really, really, really good job. I will link her video for this build, and I will also link her gallery ID to the description box down below. It's also like a computer cafe or something. I think this is adorable. Maybe she can grab a coffee and finish her book upstairs. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's have her come here and order a drink. Order for here. She strikes me as a... What does she strike me? As a macchiato lady. She has a million simoleons. She has 12 simoleons to spare.
Baranga. Gilna Charp.
She's like, stop lollygagging. Do you know who I am? And you better not mess this up, mister, because that is Cornelia Goth we're talking about. Oh, look, it's Charlie's mom.
Hey, hey.
Schwabe.
We'll definitely play Charlie in another
Cipolla?
episode.
Fleeza.
I hope she comes and gets her. Here's your macchiato, Miss Goth. I did it especially for you. Grab it, Miss Goth. Awesome. Now come up here and finish your book. Resume. Picking boogers is not funny. Where's your coffee? Did you leave it? Hopefully she took it with her. Did you already drink it? Well, that was not ladylike at all. These computers are so pretty. What do you guys think of virtual reality games? I can't wait to get my hands on one of those rigs. Like, seriously. I was watching some videos with my husband on a guy that has like is beta testing some equipment, and it's really disorienting because literally your entire world becomes whatever game it is. And in this particular one that we watched him demo was kind of like, do you guys remember, what is this? Hey, congrats, we'd love to have you join Page Turners. What do you think? Well, yes, I'd love to.
Toomba Krubao.
Is this the library? This is Tokulee's library. Is it Tokulee's library? Let me just look at the structure. Yes, it's Tokulee's library. I will also link the description, his gallery ID down below. I used to link the builds before, but my website, the gallery website isn't working for me, so it's very frustrating for sure. I really want you to finish that book, so let's find a computer here somewhere. Here. Let's have you go here and resume writing. So back to the virtual reality. So basically he was drawing a face, and you could actually walk around. It was 3D, like you could see it from the front, from the sides, from the back. It was so crazy, and it was so disorienting. And then there was this other game that he played where you actually pick things up and threw things. It was pretty wild. It really... that's weird that she came to this computer, but I'm glad. Whichever one works for you, hun. So I think I'm going to leave the Goths here. I thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for supporting this story. We're definitely going to continue the trend of getting to know more about her legacy and her past, her founder, especially her founder story, will be coming up very, very soon. And I'm really excited about where the story is going to go. So I hope you like it. I love spending time with you guys every week. I appreciate you. Virtual hugs, and I'll talk to you super, super soon.